Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Now that we're sort of like watching live, why don't we watch? I found this video, right? I usually like to go in the comments and see like requests and stuff like that. And one of the things that this is like one of the few videos that no one's recommended, but it's so popular and it came up on my explore. It's from Rosalia, and it's her in a.
It's like a radio show, I think.
Yeah, but it's like it looks so raw. I just clicked and I was like for like 10 seconds, and it looks so real.
I think this is. Let me see.
This is Rosalía, di mi nombre en acústico. En el programa La Cadena. Cadena Ser, La Ventana. Junto al guitarrista Joselito Acedo. Should we speak in Spanish? I feel like this Feature Friday is this podcast
so weird,
is
like,
a mumbo jumbo of languages.
It is one of, and not only that, but our brains are a bit mumble jumble.
Let's keep it consistent with English.
Yeah.
However, we do promise, because I have received a lot of messages regarding this. Like I know a lot of you guys, especially watch our Rosalia stuff or like our Pablo Alborán stuff. You speak
You
Spanish.
usually are Spanish-speaking people, so
But for the sake of the podcast, we'll keep it English, and then for the extra,
we'll speak in Spanish.
we'll do Rosalia again. We'll send us some recommendations on this one, and whatever you recommend us, we'll watch, and then we'll do it in Spanish.
Definitely.
But I feel like there's so many languages going on today.
I know. It's so crazy. It's
Dude,
so crazy.
Korean,
Let's just try to stay
French,
as consistent as we can.
Spanish, English.
It's nuts. I usually love speaking in Spanish. Now I kind of like got the hang of it again. So I love the fact that I have to do it on camera, because then it puts on the pressure that I can't like
Make too many mistakes. Yeah.
or speak in Spanglish like I do on my regular live basis, because when I'm here at home or like talking to my parents or any other person that speaks Spanish, I usually don't speak Spanish. I speak Spanglish. Like I mix everything. I start a sentence in English and finish it halfway through in Spanish, and I'm a mumble jumble in my head. So when I'm on camera, I really like make the effort. Like I really put in like the work.
Yeah.
Like my brain is like working 100% of the time. So I love doing that. I feel like that's such a good challenge.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I want to keep it in English now is just because, not because of that reason. I don't feel like we'd struggle too much speaking. I feel like for the sake of like, continuity of the podcast, so, no one has to sort of skip because they don't understand or anything.
Yeah.
And I know some of you are non-Spanish speakers. Actually, a lot of you are non-Spanish speakers that like Rosalia, and that sometimes if we're speaking it in Spanish,
then you're missing out on what we have to say about it.
So we'll do one in English and then one in Spanish.
So
Sorry.
until we can translate everything in the subtitles.
I don't know how to do that, how to do transcripts, because it would take years. It would literally take us years to translate months to translate every video
sometimes
in Spanish.
a raw
audio
is like 3 hours and 45 minutes long.
Yes, the podcasts are so long.
It's so long, so to have to sit there and type everything back in Spanish or like type it back in English is like not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm that lazy. All right, so
I don't think that means you're lazy, mate. I think it means you're rational, unless it was a job. Unless it was like someone paid you to transcript all of this.
That's fine, I could do that, but I'm also editing and I'm like also like there's so many things happening. Anyway, so this is Rosalía di mi nombre acústico. So en la ventana.
Yep.
La ventana. She looks so good with like little
No
makeup and like I love that. I love that. She's such a gorgeous lady.
Dude, her nails are so attractive.
Oh, her new set of nails are like this long.
Oh Jesus.
They're like Cardi long.
Right, maybe not that big.
So good. I actually think her aesthetic is amazing. Her whole aesthetic is
Have you seen
beautiful.
that video of her like rotating? I think I showed it to her. It was like in the Oscars, I think it was. And it's this guy that he has this huge camera.
I think it was. Oh, the glam boot.
Yeah, and she does like that.
Yeah, she goes.
Like the Rosalia, like what do you call it?
Hair flip
Trademark.
Rosalia trademark.
Yeah. And with the flamenco hands and stuff.
That was the glam boot.
Yeah.
Everybody's going crazy about it.
If you haven't seen
So
that,
good.
search up on YouTube. It's amazing.
Everybody has seen it. It's on the TikTok. It's on TikTok. trend now. Like, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm gonna shine like gloss. Like, when, you'll see it, I'll show it to you later. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? Right?
What? Are you sure?
Right? Like, I know, I'm a meme fan.
Fine. I believe you.
Let's go. Me da escalofríos already.
How cool does that sound, man?
Di mi nombre.
Oh, wow!
Cuando no haya nadie cerca, cuando no haya nadie cerca, cuando no haya nadie cerca.
Wow! Oh my god!
Las cosas,
Wow.
que las cosas que me dice, que las cosas que me dice no salgan por esa puerta.
Her technique is
Dame
perfect.
con tu cabello a la esquina de tu cama, que aunque el cabello se rompa, haré ver que estoy atada. Que aunque el cabello se rompa, haré ver que estoy atada.
Oh my god!
She's such a pro, bro.
Wow.
She's
That's her
such a pro.
her concentration, her
Posture.
feel to the whole. It's so intense. The connection that she has with her guitar player is just so. They have such a like. It's intense. Like, I don't have another word to describe it.
What's the name of the guitarist? Joselito.
Joselito Acedo.
Wow.
They have such a great like chemistry. It's so intense, and the way that she feels the rhythm. I know that it sounds like, oh, come on, of course she feels the rhythm, but it's like it's running through her veins.
Yeah, it's unusual. It's unusual.
Like, and it that like her mannerisms and the way her body like behaves are like in such a exposing environment, such a vulnerable way of singing. It just, there's so much propiedad. How do you say that? Like,
Confidence.
she has so much
Presence.
confidence. Like, no, it's not presence. She just embodies this whole persona when she's singing, and
Right.
without having to act it out. It just kind of comes natural to her. Her
That's what
singing technique is unbelievable.
That's what I mean. She's such a pro, because when you watch a good singer, then you watch an amazing singer, and then you watch a world-class singer, like someone who's a professional. It's the same with athletics. With sports. When you watch someone who's like a national level tennis player, and then you watch someone who's semi-pro, or is competing all around the world, and you watch people who's like world-class, well-renowned tennis players, pros. They really embody everything, and she does that in singing, where it's like everything she does, it's controlled, it's calculated. Bless you. It's calculated. Yet it's effortless, and it's very complex. But I think the best way I can understand it with my brain is like she's a pro. She's a pro at what she does.
Yeah,
she's a world-class singer at what she does.
To me, that's just so underwhelming, because she's so much more than that. I mean, I get lost for words, so here I am babbling like a baby, because I don't like. It's hard to put what I perceive through a performance like that in a few mundane words. Like, to me, it's very hard, because there's so much more to that.
Jolly, 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 jolly.
Such an unforgiving song as well.
It is.
Jolly, 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 jolly.
In that environment, if you miss, you missed.
The note accuracy is so important, but see, it's so intense. She has such a...
Di mi nombre, pon tu cuerpo contra el mío, ya que lo malo sea bueno, impuro y bendecido.
El guitarrista está aprendiendo.
Sobre tu cuerpo, de la esquina de tu cama, llena el último momento, dime mi nombre a la cara, llena el último momento, dime mi nombre a la cara.
It makes me emotional, like, it's so good, it's like, it touches something special.
Charlie, 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 Charlie.
They're both in a different world, man. But it's the same world.
How do you even begin to give a conclusion to that performance? Like, that song in the album, in her album, is so great. You know, it's so BC. There's so many things happening in that song. There's so many layers of voices. The equalization is perfect because it's bound to, you know, create an atmosphere. And I always thought it would be hard to do
that type of stuff live.
A live version of something so produced, something so heavily edited, because
it has so many layers of voices.
Yeah, there's so many layers. But I actually think this was way more impressive and more captivating than the song itself in the album. Just because it's two people. It's just two people. And it's only her vocals, no backing vocalist, no backing track,
well, I didn't even have reverb, bro. She had nothing. It was just raw.
She had a tiny bit of reverb, like what you use in a live setting. You don't use the echo.
I think she had I think her mic was just equalized.
Yeah, definitely.
That was it.
She had reverb there, but it wasn't just like you would have. It's like what you would have in a live setting equalization. You need reverb, but it's a very minimal.
Headphones.
Oh, what a performance! What a performer! I don't understand.
What guitarist?
How good she is, and yes, Joselito Acedo.
Dude.
Wow. I was gonna say it could have been an impressive performance just listening to the guitar.
To be honest,
on its own. That's already so intricate and complicated and so hard to master.
Yeah.
But then you add to that how incredibly talented Rosalía could be in a live acoustic setting.
Yeah.
It never fails to surprise me what she can do. Like, honestly, those years of training and the amounts of years that she has been involved with the flamenco studying and stuff, and being on the spotlight for so long since she was so young, it obviously pays off, because look at that performance.
Yeah, I feel like that level of complexity is seductive.
Absolutely, yeah, it's so sensual.
It's not only that, but it's sort of like it's like, have you ever seen those movies where like this guy's like playing those Egyptians, and then the snake is like that level of connection and complexity of the situation,
and the intensity here. I keep saying it, but
because I feel the intensity comes from it's literally one of those situations where it's do or die, because if you miss, you miss. If you do it great, it's great.
Yeah, so, but I feel like they didn't even have to try to be.
No, but they're very focused, and when you're that laser focused, it creates that intensity.
Oh, wow. So it's fantastic. They barely had any strong eye contact, but the way they communicated through her looking at him playing, and I don't know, there was such a magic.
I think that is one of my favorite Rosalia performances. I think they won in the Grammys, and it goes that one. But yeah, again, I think those are the only two times we watched her live.
I was gonna say we actually haven't seen much of her live, and please recommend us stuff of her in a live performance setting.
Sup people, if you're a dancer, Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.